Good evening, and welcome. Tonight, a major political battle is unfolding in South Carolina, where President Donald Trump's latest endorsement has divided Republicans and sparked one of the state's most closely watched Senate races in years. Just days after Darlene Graham was appointed to temporarily fill the U.S. Senate seat left vacant by the death of her brother, longtime Senator, President Trump surprised many political observers by endorsing her to serve a full 6-year term. Instead of uniting Republicans, the endorsement has triggered a growing debate over political succession, party leadership, and Trump's influence within one of America's most reliably Republican states. Darlene Graham's appointment was initially viewed by many Republicans as a respectful tribute to her late brother, who represented South Carolina in the Senate for more than 2 decades and was one of President Trump's closest allies in Washington. However, the political atmosphere changed quickly when President Trump publicly backed her for the upcoming special election. Several Republican leaders and activists say the endorsement has left many party members frustrated. Some argue that South Carolina finally had a rare opportunity for a competitive open Senate race, only to see the political spotlight immediately shift to another member of the Graham family. Behind closed doors, some Republicans have reportedly described the decision as a backroom deal, while others worry that voters may view the situation as a Senate seat being passed from one family member to another. Even so, few Republican officials are willing to criticize the president publicly. Many acknowledge that Darlene Graham is still mourning the loss of her brother, and they also recognize President Trump's continued popularity among Republican voters. Trump's endorsement also failed to clear the field. Several high-profile Republicans have entered the race, including Congressman, businessman Mark Lynch, and former South Carolina Governor. Rather than attacking Darlene Graham directly, most candidates are emphasizing their own conservative records. Russell Fry says he represents a new generation of Republican leadership while highlighting his strong relationship with President Trump. Ralph Norman has focused his campaign on his America First conservative record. Mark Sanford, meanwhile, says his long experience in public service makes him the strongest choice for South Carolina voters. Political analysts say the candidates are walking a careful line, trying to compete against Trump's endorsed candidate without appearing to challenge the president himself. Although she has largely stayed out of the political spotlight, Darlene Graham is no stranger to public service. She has held several positions in South Carolina state government and has served on the state's Commission for the Blind since 2019. Friends and former colleagues describe her as thoughtful, grounded, and deeply committed to serving others. Her campaign says she plans to focus more on domestic issues than her brother did, while continuing to support many conservative priorities. Since joining the Senate, she has already co-sponsored several Republican-backed bills, including legislation related to election security and sanctions against Russia. In her first campaign advertisement, Darlene Graham delivers a simple message to voters. She says she is ready to serve. The race has become more than just a contest for a Senate seat. It is now being viewed as another important test of President Trump's political influence in South Carolina. Earlier this year, Trump's preferred candidate for governor failed to secure an easy victory, raising questions about how much impact his endorsements still carry in state-level Republican politics. With 9 Republicans currently running, many political strategists believe no candidate will receive enough votes to win outright in the August 11th primary, making a runoff election increasingly likely. That means the campaign is expected to remain highly competitive over the coming weeks. For South Carolina Republicans, the stakes could not be higher. The election will determine not only who succeeds one of the state's most influential senators, but also whether President Trump's endorsement remains the most powerful force in Republican politics. We'll continue following every development in this high-profile Senate race as voters prepare to head to the polls. I'm your host, and this has been your breaking political update. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more trusted coverage of US politics and breaking news.